Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. I'm here to do a little work on this bloom journal that I've been working on and give you a little update. So I think the last time we worked on it together, I was working on the cover, and I think I might have shown you the papers I was getting ready to put in for pages. So I went ahead and did that. I put in the pages. And I showed you a paper for the first page, and it was a different color. It had like these colors on it right here, and I decided that I wanted a different color that was more matching of the colors in the wallpaper. So I picked out this one here, and then I've added all the pages, as you can see here. Lots of pages, plenty of pages. I keep adding pages. Actually, they're not sewn in yet, because I don't feel like I'm ready to sew them in yet. But yeah, and I've done a little light embellishing. I've added some tabs, like right here. Isn't this pretty? This is some very old, I think it's feed sack fabric, and a piece of crochet from a doily. So little collages and things, and pockets, and just some little light decorating so far. So I'm not going to do a flip through of every page. That'll be for the finale when she's finished. But so I thought we'd do a little work on it today. I did add some eyelets here for the closure, front and back, and a piece of that fabric that is also on the spine. So let's what I wanted to do next was add a page here. I've got some things I can use for embellishing too, in case we get to do that. But this is a page from my garden book, and I've already cut it down. It opens like this because it had a little bit more paper out here where it has holes where it went into the binder. It's from a garden binder. So I'm just getting ready to put this in. Let's see if it fits, or do I need to cut it down anymore and find a spot for that, because I thought I was done as far as adding pages, and I thought that's why I don't like rush to sew my signature in, because like yesterday I thought I had all the pages, and I let it sit. Was it yesterday? Yeah. Yesterday, I think thought I had all the pages, and I was going to sew them in, but I let it sit overnight. And then this morning, I was like, oh, I want to add a garden page. This is a flower, it's kind of floral and gardeny and pretty, that kind of journal. So I was like, I need to add a garden page in there. And I'm trying to put things in here and use some things that I haven't used in a while. You know what I mean? Like, just kind of really think about what I have in my craft room and try to use some different things, and you'll see that when I do a flip through. But let's find a page. Let's find a page or a place for this page. I think I've got it pretty much like, I usually do it alternating kind of neutral and color page. So I've got that done. So I just have to find a place where I think it would look pretty. It could go right here. Oh, you know what? Let's put it right here, because this is plain blue. This is one of my dyed pages that I've dyed blue, and this is a colorful, and this is typing paper that you can see through. So let's put here. Let's put it here. Let's see. It opens like, where's the opening? Right here. And then we're going to put it in here. We're going to see if it shows at all where I need to cut it down a little bit more. Yeah, it's sticking out. Okay. I was afraid of that. So, well, we have a place, so now we know exactly what size it needs to be. So it was about just a little, kind of a big sliver that I need to cut off over here. And just, yeah, see, this is, see, this is the front of this, so I have to remember where to cut. I need to remember not to cut over here, because this is the fold, but this is the front, so it's a little confusing. And so I'm like, let's see, where does it open? It opens here, so I'm going to cut here. I don't want to cut here, then it'll be 2 pages, right? So I'm going to cut here, just to kind of like reminding myself, don't cut off the fold, because I want to be able to sew it in just like this. I don't want to have to put it back together or anything like that. So, okay, so that's about what I think I needed to cut off. I said a big sliver. I'm always cutting off the tiniest of slivers, so that to me is a big sliver. So let's see. Now we're going to test it again, make sure, see if it fits in here. I'm going to look at the length and the width, make sure it doesn't stick out at all. see, what is this? This I might need to cut a little bit, but let me see. All right, so yeah, we've got, I think that's going to be it for the pages because I don't want to overstuff this. I haven't really put any ephemera in here yet, and once I could do that, this page right here, I'm going to see if I can cut this a little bit. Oh, I've got a tab on there. Okay, well that does make it a little bit tricky, but not impossible. I'm just going to cut this side off a little bit and see how that does, because I don't mind the tab sticking out, but I do mind the paper sticking out past the cover. And again, I need a kind of a good sliver here, good size sliver cut off. And it was like this, so let's test that. So I guess we're just kind of tweaking it here, tweaking the pages. All right, I think that is good. That one with the tab is still, it still ticks. See, what I can do is refold this. That's what I'm going to do. It goes right there. I'm going to mark my place. And then, you know how I cut this off a little bit. I'm going to cut this off just a little bit more. And then I'm going to refold it. I don't want to have to keep on refolding, you know what I mean? So I'm going to cut another good size sliver and make sure I cut it straight. And then I'm going to refold. And then I think we'll be good to go because, you know, I've cut two good slivers off there. So, you know, see the difference there? So I'm going to take it and move this up to meet the other side evenly. And then again, crease my fold. And you will never, I mean, even if you did notice it, it wouldn't matter. This is very strong music paper. It's not thin, so it's not going to crack or anything. Plus, that's going to be sewn in, so really I don't think you would even notice it, just in case you're thinking, well, aren't you going to see a fold mark? And that wouldn't bother me, but it's going to be sewn in, so you're not going to even really see that. Okay, now let's see how we look. All right, now much better. Oh, yes, I'm happy now. I'm happy. Okay, see, doesn't that look better? I don't know if you can tell, but you probably can't even tell on video, but I think it looks really nice. Okay, so let's see. Now that we've got all the pages in, what I wanted to do was, I'll show you the pockets that I have, and I want to, oh, you know what I wanted to do? Let me flip over here, and you'll see some of the pages as I find what I'm wanting to do here. I gotta look for, oh, it's this right here. So this is a pocket page, and this is I showed you this wallpaper, and I showed you another piece of wallpaper, and I was going to put the two pieces of wallpaper together, but I decided to put this piece of wallpaper together with this purple paper. So I'll show you I may or may not show you today what I did with the other wallpaper, because, you know, I want to save you some surprises for the flip through, you know, so you don't see everything right now. But I wanted to do a little something on here, but not too much, because I want to leave this like a page also. Look at these. You can, even though this is an envelope, you can treat this like if this were your journal, you can treat this like a page and put something on here. You can put a picture on here. You can write on here, you know. So I just wanted to put a little decoration just so it's not so plain. And so what I thought was I would put a little bit of like a flowers or butterflies or something. So what I have is, let's see. I pulled out my flowers here. I wanted to see, these are my punched flowers. I wanted to see if I had anything that matched this journal. Not necessarily this page, but, you know, can match the page too. But I kind of thought about this green. Could be a possibility. Doesn't that show up nicely? And, you know, I've got neutrals in here. Let's see. See, it could be something like that. But that's kind of, I don't know, kind of boring. And let's see what else I've got. What is this? Oh, this is pretty. This is black and gray kind of color. And so, yeah, I don't know if I like the green on there. You know what? I'm going to leave it out though for right now. And so let's see, a lot of the colors I have some flowers in here punched out of maps, and then that book with all the orange. And so that's orange and yellow, so I don't really want that here. So I pulled out, just in case this happened. Oh, here's some purples down here. Let's see if this is too bright. This is from like a 1960s songbook. So it's kind of retro. The flower is called Retro, I believe. And then these colors are from like a 1960s songbook, like from my mom when she was in the choir. Look at that. And it looks very retro on there, doesn't it? So I don't know if it's right for this journal, but I think it's really pretty. So I'm going to say, I'm going to save that for another journal though. Okay, so, but I'm going to keep these near the top, so in case I want to grab them again. The green here and the purples, and I've got more purples buried there in the bottom of this little drawer. So I'll keep these near the top here. It's my little drawer. Gotta keep those in, little organizer drawer. The 2-drawer little things that you get at Dollar Tree. That's where I got those. So I had some papers from the journal that I've been using in here. So I thought if that drawer, if I couldn't find anything in the drawer, that I would punch out some new flowers. And I have my flower punch right here. And this piece of paper, let's see, so I could punch some out of here. Here's one with some more green on it. If I, like I said, the green, I kind of wanted something, you know, I like the green. This has more green in it from the same page, but just a spot with more green. This is a piece of the wallpaper. That would be pretty. And here's the other wallpaper. So let's, I'm kind of leaning toward, let's do a piece of this green first. And I think that's just going to stand out really nicely on the page. So let's get one of these flowers here. Okay, so this is two-sided. See, it's that on the other side. Let me see, I don't think I have any more of this. Oh, you know what I have? Hold on. I might do something else too. Besides that, I might even change my mind. I have some pages I wanted to use from my garden book too. The same garden book where we just added a page. These are from that too. So I could punch some flowers out of these. Let's see. This is a nice big one. I could cut into tags, so I might save that. Here's a small picture here of flowers. So let's see if we can make a flower here out of this and see what this looks like. I think this would be cool. All right, yeah, this might be the perfect touch. Something a little different than the scrapbook paper we've been using. Not that we can't use that flower somewhere else, but isn't that cool? So that see, that doesn't stand out very well, does it? Okay, let's get another. You know what? This is kind of just a nothing little spot here on this page, but when you cut a flower out of a nothing little spot, it becomes something, right? It might be nothing before you punch it into a flower, but when it becomes a flower, then it looks like something. So we can use this side where you see the lady's hands, but I wouldn't even care if I wanted to use that side, I would, but this side has some font, some, you know, text on it. So that might be cool. I think that is cool, but we need a third item. So that's 2. Let's see. So we could put some butterflies on here, or let's see, a little butterfly up at the top here, flying off the flowers. You know, he's taking off flight in his flight there. Or we could put on a little, let's see, a little tiny yo-yo from my yo-yo collection here. And here's some purple ones in here, little tiny purple ones. That could be cute. Oh, that is cute. Look at that. It's like so perfect because purple. Okay, that's what we're doing, guys. I hope you like it. I like it. It's something different, you know. Then I haven't done anything like this in the rest of the journal. I haven't used any of these flowers yet, and I haven't used any yo-yos yet. So that's really cool to use something different. You know, I like to do different things throughout if at all possible, and not do the same thing over and over again. And even from journal to journal, like you kind of get stuck in a rut, you know what I mean? You kind of get stuck in a rut, and because you have your favorite things, but it's not really a rut, but you have your favorite things you like to do, and you kind of repeat those in all your journals. But for this one, I was thinking, you know, I really just like to do something different. I hope nobody minds I don't do my usual things, but I'd really like to just do something different. So that's kind of what I've been doing so far. We'll see if I resort to any of my favorite standbys, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm probably going to run out of space I won't be able to do any of my favorite standbys. Okay, there's those two flowers. I'm going to put this little yo-yo on with, I guess I assume that most of you have seen these. I showed them to you in the Thrifty Thursday, and these are 1/2-inch yo-yos that I got from an Etsy shop called Poke Soleil. It's Pokesallet, and I can link it below. And she, I know I bought her last like couple of these and the 1/2-inch. Well, I only bought one of these, so I don't know if it was her last one or not, but I think it might have been. And then I bought her last 2 of the 1-inch ones, and these are the ones that she calls, I think she calls them retro flowers, and they're kind of a reproduction of feed sack fabrics. I think I bought her last 2 of those. I bought 2 of those and 1 of the 1/2-inch. And but she's got more in there now. She must either have a stash, or she can make these little yo-yos. Really, she makes these yo-yos really quick, or has a team making them with her or something, because she has them back in stock now. And I'm like, oh, I might need some more yo-yos. Okay, we're putting this in right in the middle because it just kind of like, you know, brings the purple over into our little collage here. Little cluster. Okay, need to let that dry now. We can still put a butterfly on there if we want to, flying off into the distance. But you know what, I usually put some of these in the goodie bag, so that's what I'll do. I'll make sure I put some of my butterflies in the goodie bag, and then somebody can add the butterflies where they want, right? Okay, so that is one spot. We put in the garden page. We decorated this. Now something else. See, this was so plain, I kind of wanted to put something there. And I think that's the perfect thing. And then there's plenty of space for the new owner. And then, so we're going to have that on the other side too. So the new owner can be like, see, this gives the new owner, like, say you get stumped or something, and they'd be like, oh, yeah, that's what I can do. And then you can turn it over here and do something similar if they wanted to. So it's kind of like why I like lightly decorating, because just, you know, sometimes you just need some ideas, and you can look at what's been done and, you know, kind of do your own take on it. So yeah, that's the other side of that envelope there. So the other envelope, let's see, or the other piece of wallpaper, I also turned into a pocket page in a different way than I ever did before. And I don't know, I'm sure someone's done this before, because everything's been done before, it seems. But what I did was I wanted to put an envelope in here. This is how it started. I wanted to put an envelope in here, so I got out this pretty pink envelope. I thought it went and was nice and big, and you know, this is a good size journal. So as far as the, you know, what I say, 5 3/4 by 8. So I thought, oh, one of my big envelopes could fit in here, and I knew I had these pretty envelopes, so I got one out, and I wanted to make it into a page. So I opened it up, and I put it in here, and I was like, oh, but it's all white on the back. I got to do something about that. So what I ended up doing, then I remembered I had this other wallpaper page that I hadn't used, and that's also, you know, white on the back, and it also has the, you know, printing from the wallpaper company. So I was like, well, maybe we can put this together. And so this is what I did. I cut it down slightly to fit together and sewed it together, you know, top and bottom. Here's the opening on the envelope here. And I just, you know, that's together, but it's a pocket. I didn't glue it down or anything. I just sewed it together there and there. And then this side is, here's the flap. I just folded it over here. I did have to make the fold a little different than the original fold so it would fit right. But then I just left it here as, you know, it's like a new, like I made a new envelope kind of, you know, it's a pocket, or I guess you could say this side's a pocket and this side is a new envelope that I made with wallpaper and envelope here. So I thought that was, and it just, you know, just so happened I used this wallpaper that goes with the pink envelope. So now this side I feel good about. I added some washi here that I think looks marvelous. And then over here, you know, this is just plain, and it's lots of room for the new owner to do something, whatever they want to do. But I was thinking I would like to do something here. So let's see. So I don't know if we'll do something today. I have pulled out, I'll show you what I pulled out. all this ephemera here that I have ready to go in my stash. See, these are scraps now, so I'm going to put all these over here for possibility of making more ephemera with those or whatever we want to do. And then, so this is the ephemera that I've pulled out. So there could be something we could put on the pink page, but see, here's some little pockets that we could put somewhere. We need a little pocket. Here's a long, narrow pocket, just punched out of pretty well scrap of paper. Here's a little, we can make this little bird into it. See, this is a pocket. I already have the thumb hole. I think we should do something with the little bird. I think that's so cute, and we should put him somewhere. We could make another pocket right here on the back of this. Or he looks good over here, doesn't he? Let's just look around. I do have some orange in here. Let me look around for my orange spot. Let's see. It's up front, I think. Let me find it. I put in a little orange kind of cluster or, you know, decoration here. Oh, it's on the orange paper. That's right. It's right here. So, okay, so I've already got something there. So I could put it across from that. So there's a pocket here. And this could be another pocket. Let me look at the other, because I did the same thing on the other side of this orange page. Oh, well, it's going to be the same either way. I don't know if I want a pocket right next to that, though. I want a page farther away with the pocket. So let's see. I kind of like to want to put my pockets right next to each other. I like to have like we have something, we have a decoration here with a pocket, and like go over a couple pages. I have some trim here, have the bird here, pocket page, cluster. That's the orange. I'm going to call it the orange graph paper with the orange pocket. So I need to go over a couple more. Let's see. Okay, put in there. That would be cute. That would be cute. Let's see. There's some flowers down there. I could put it up a little bit above that. That would be cute. It's just covering up some text there. So yeah, it would be 2 pages away from a pocket and then 1 page away from this envelope pocket. So why not put it there? Why not? Let's do it. Okay, so this is kind of a glossy page, so I'm going to use some Fabri-Tac. I mean, it's ready to go. I made this sometime on probably on a video. A little bird here, and he's from my gnome. This little bird's from my gnome book. Added that lace and a couple double layer of flowers there, 2 different punched out flowers that I have, and I guess I was using up scraps. Maybe this was with the scrap collage I did do with Maria, where we made pockets or something. But yeah, just a little fun little pocket, pretty little pocket, ready to go. Whoops, Fabri-Tac fell over. Okay, stand up there. So yeah, we're gonna put this one right here. Yeah, I'm trying to think outside my own little box too in this journal, because I kind of put myself in a little box, I think, sometimes. I try to do something new in every journal too, but you know, I'm really trying to think, this is not something I normally do. I would normally put the pocket down in the corner, right? And then it's like, no, you can't put a pocket up there, Sherry. But I said, I'm doing it this time, you know. That's what I mean about doing something different and thinking outside of my box, you know. Everybody's box is different, right? Everyone has their kind of limits that they don't go past sometimes, and we got to go past those limits when it comes to creativity, I think. It's more fun that way. Okay, so we got a pocket there. So, yeah, I have these other pockets. You see, I have this pocket, all these pockets, and I have a little seed packet. I have a little tag. This I want to do something with. It's just a little tag from a flower. So it's torn right here. So I need to either strengthen it, maybe put some cardstock on the back, and maybe a reinforcement or an eyelet and something, a topper, and make this little, I could cut the price off there. That would probably be good. And I didn't even buy this. I don't know where this came from. I don't have a hibiscus bush. That's tropical, as you can see right there. And that would be an inside plant in North Carolina, because we're not tropical here. That's would be a Florida outside plant where I'm from. So here's a little tags I pulled out too. That would be kind of reminding me of botanical and the colors. Here's a little bookmark. pretty little envelope here. So, yep, some things I pulled out to put in here. Okay, so we're looking for, I want to see if I want to add any belly bands or any other pockets here. So we've got that envelope pocket that I showed you already. So I would need to skip a couple pages. Here's the bird collage. So from the bird collage is right there. So let's just skip a couple pages. Here's the middle where I already have 2 pockets. So that was a pocket there. Skip a couple pages. I do have a tab on this page. So I could put something, oh, here's another pocket already right there. So I could put a little decoration on this envelope right here, which would be nice. I don't want to do the same thing though with the flowers. So let me see. I put something on the other page, which I didn't really show you, and I don't want to show you right now because, like I said, I want you to have some surprises for the flip through. So this would be pretty on there. I don't necessarily want to put a pocket on there though, but that would be pretty. I wonder if I could put well, I already did something on another page that's right. I don't want to really say what it was because, how about one of these, something creative with one of these, like this is pretty much the length of this envelope. I feel like I could make a little writing spot here, extra writing spot, like fold this in half. A little crease here. And if I put some paper in here, oh, that's so pretty when you open it up though, isn't it? But it would need to have some kind of purpose, right? Can I just put it in here without a purpose? I don't know. That's really outside my box. I could do it though. Should I do it? It's just so pretty. Okay, so let me see. I might do it and then I can add something later, right? Or the recipient, the person who gets this journal, could add something. So I need a little sliver off the bottom here. I think we're just going to do it. Like, I'm going to just like crawl all the way out of my box. So, all right. So, I'm just going to go for it. I just want to do something different. So, well, let me think about it though for a second. Do I want to glue it all the way down or have it as another pocket, like under here, secret hiding spot? Hold on, I gotta get a drink here. All right, I'm gonna make it a pocket, and just because of time, I don't have time to think about it right now. And I think I need to probably go ahead and end this video. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I don't know if my time's running out because I forgot to start my timer, as I usually sometimes do. I usually don't forget, but sometimes I do forget. So I need to just go ahead and finish up. I'm sure you guys are busy anyway. I'm getting ready to go to my son's house this afternoon. This is Saturday when I'm doing this, and so this will be published tomorrow on Sunday, but you know, it's family dinner day or family lunch day. Sometimes it's lunch, sometimes it's dinner. Today it's dinner, and I made cupcakes today. So proud of myself. I didn't buy something at Walmart to bring for dessert. I actually cooked, so that's something. So I was looking hard and I couldn't find anything, and I knew I had cake mix and frosting that I need to use up. I was like, I could make cupcakes. I could make cupcakes, and I couldn't really find anything that, you know, I was happy with, so I made cupcakes. They always are happy when, you know, when I make something too, because it's like, oh, you made something? Because, you know, I don't always do it, so I guess now that I don't do it a lot, it's special. It's special when I make something, right? Okay, so there we go. We did something outside my box. I don't know what will happen to it, but there it is. Pocket behind. Inside is pretty, and we're just going with it. All right. So that's it for today. That's our catch up on work, a little work today on this journal. And either I'll finish it off video and do a flip through next, or we'll do some more work on it. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the progress, and I'll see you next time. Happy crafting.